Now, day before the International Emmy Awards 2023, I also caught up with Ekta Kapoor, wherein she spoke about her career, dealing with trolls, and much more. Listen in to this exclusive conversation. Okay, coming back to your award, what exactly were you doing when you heard that you're receiving this honor?
Actually, I got a call and I was told that I'm getting an email very soon, and the first call was done with my team because they were like, "We need to have a conversation. She'll have to attend," and the various do's and don'ts. And my best friend, come peer, Tanu, came to me and she told me that, I think something really huge is going to happen. And I'm like, what? She's like, I think they want to give you the International Emmy Directorate, which is one of the highest honors in television internationally. And I'm like, okay. Okay. And she's like, you can smile. And I'm like, okay. But I'm, as a human being, I'm usually slightly, I take a minute or two to first absorb the situation and the news, and then process it and then make a comment.
Are you nervous, jittery, or has it still sunk in?
Um, yes, I am nervous. I am jittery because, first of all, you see, I come from uh, being behind the camera. I write creatively, I ally and overlook content, curate. And now I'm suddenly in front of the camera. So I'm being told, tomorrow what time you'll have to reach. You'll have to do your makeup. I've done it before, but to have the spotlight on me and then I have to be dressed up and then go on stage and in probably 45 seconds speak and thank so many people. It's just overwhelming, and I'm hoping I don't do it badly, but we'll know tomorrow night how it goes.
And what exactly does it mean to you? I mean, personally, if I talk about the honor, because you have had a remarkable career, and of course, you're getting this honor for the work that you've done over the decades.
So I said this to a lot of people that I think art and writing and storytelling has a far bigger impact than we give it credit. It changes mindsets, psyches, includes, creates a world of connection. And this international Emmys, I'm just seeing so many of, I would call them our people, but Indians walking around, finding that they're doing panels and discussing, and no longer feeling like, oh, I'm not a part of this world, this international content making world, storytelling world. And now to be honored by this global platform, on a global stage, I just feel like a little overwhelmed, a little humbled, and I feel a little responsible actually, that now I cannot be taking this journey and this this voice I've been given lightly. I have to use it for the benefit of others, to creatively tell stories of people who aren't being heard, and to probably creatively ally with those who probably now need some form of mentorship or alliance. So I think I'm feeling a little more responsible.
Ekta, what is your secret to, keep going in this industry and being so relevant for so long? What does it mean to you? I mean,
I think your question is the answer. Keep going. I don't think like I'll tell you one thing. I'm giving this interview. In my mind I'm fumbling, and I could be fumbling at points. And you have to pick up and start again. And it's as simple as that. There is no journey without blockages, without challenges, without your combative skill should be to navigate through that and move forward. And it's not that you can't take a moment to realign, to rework on the way you are, what you're doing, to rethink also. But from there on, move forward. Because standing there and feeling bad for yourself will achieve nothing. And there's only one way from down, and that's up.
Ekta, what is your thought process when you choose a story for an OTT platform or you choose a talent, for your films or your web shows? What are your thought process when you choose them?
You see, I've worked with a lot of young, new people on television. Yes. Sushant Singh Rajput, Ankita Lokhande. They all had come out of very little work before them. Smriti Irani. Recently also, a lot of young talent. I try to look at the story and how well an actor can fit into the role we've created. And it comes in, it's like a gut thing, a sixth sense thing, but it just happens naturally. On films, I try to see, and because you can innovate a bit there, I try to not cast in a typical format. I've done it many times, even with films wherein we worked with Siddharth Malhotra, and I think he got his first action outing with us in Ek Villain. Vidya Balan, I wanted her to be an item girl. I said we always would imagine the woman to be extremely fit, but I want a buxom woman. I need to celebrate all kinds of shapes and forms in women, because otherwise that limiting body type personally I find it problematic. And Imran Hashmi we cast in Dirty Picture as an art house artist, and who does a lot of alternative work when he was absolutely mainstream at that time, And Nasiruddin Shah we cast as a megalomaniac actor who was gregarious and loud. So alternative casting for me has been always something I've loved doing. In films, it's limiting, but it's also easier because the medium allows it. Television, we go for fresher faces, and we want the character to live longer on screen. So we need it to be more about how in sync the character and the actor are, and it's always new people. So yeah, there are different ways of casting. Sometimes you just want to go for the regular, and sometimes you want to go absolutely opposite to what their current image in the world is.
Ekta, there was also one point in your life where we used to see all the series starting with K. I have to ask you that. What was your thought process during that time?
Nobody will believe this, but it was my way of doing an absolute... You see, when we came into television, marketing was very nascent. How could you market something? We had a lot of spin-offs of our shows. Everyone was doing after Kyonki Kahani similar shows. And while they were doing similar shows, they were also trying to copy K. I was into numerology, and I was like, okay, I'm going to change the spelling. Slightly advantageous because I was able to push my way with the channels. I could spell my show the way I wanted, which they were like, this is sounding weird, but I'm like, let's go with the weird. And I wanted to keep all my titles with K, because in smaller towns, how would I let people know this is our show? In a very nascent world of marketing, it was our way of saying, okay, this is us. We were not, initially so they allowed the title montages and with the logo of the production house. Then they started stopping that. And it was not even actors were named, only producers' name would come. There were no title songs, your name would just come at the beginning of the show. And I was like, okay, how are we going to tell people? So then we started putting out any K show is ours. And then those things really worked.
We wish you all the best for all your future projects, Ekta. And congratulations once again for your Emmy Award. And we wish you many more awards going forward. Thank you.
I am honored, grateful. Thank you so much.
Well, that's a wrap on International Emmy Awards 2023, and it's also a wrap on our special broadcast from New York City. It's time for me to head to India, but you keep watching our entertainment show from Monday to Friday at 2:30 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. to get your daily dose of entertainment. This is me, Dipali Patel, signing off for today. Till next time, thanks for watching and goodbye.